the ultimate Viper guide for Breeze. I'm going to show you everything I know so far about Viper on the map Breeze. So I got you guys with executes, smokes, walls, and post plant for both sides of the pyramid on A site. But let's start off with the B execute. So what you do is you line yourself up in the middle of this pillar right here. You pull your smoke out, look at the right side of this brick, and then you jump and throw. So then what you do is you come over here and you can throw this wall however you want. For example, you can just throw it like this. So then when your team goes to execute this site, look how this looks. They can't be any of these angles. The only angles you have to worry about is clearing close left, and you don't even have to worry about close right unless you're right here. So you can clear this angle pretty easily. So then what you do is you have your orb already on the default spot to help you get this plant down. And then when you back out of sight after you plant the bomb, you can play for post plant. In terms of post plant, I have two lineups. What you want to do is you come over to this speck of sand right here by this wooden plank. Then what you do is you aim your little HUD bar right here, and then you give this a shot. Lands perfectly on the default, no jumping. It just absolutely obliterates them. If you don't like playing over here, you think you're vulnerable, you come over here to the cannon, you line yourself up in this crevice right here. Then what you do is you aim the little line in between the snake bite and the smoke. You aim that in this corner right here and just give this a shot. So you got two options for B site for post plant. Both of them land here, and you already have your smoke orb here, just absolutely obliterating the enemies, helping you win in numerous amounts of post plants. In terms of post plant for the A site, what you do is you come lodge yourself right here in between this box, and then you use the you use the crosshair symbol on the snake bite click, and no jump. You just give this a shot. Lands perfectly on the default plant right here. I couldn't find anything from that pyramid spot, so someone in my chat helped me look for one. So what you do is you come right here and you line up the top right corner of like the little thing sticking out in the Viper ult, and you line it up in between the dot and this wall right here. So like this. And this one takes a little bit of practice to get it to be perfect, and you just give that a shot. So you can see it barely scoots back past the top of the pyramid, and it lands right here. So if your teammates do play in here, you do have an option for it, but you have to be prepared because you can't like rotate through mid-late round and try to pull that off. So coordinate with your team so you can make sure you have that set up. Really good for mid executes on this map is you just toss a wall up, something like the sort of this right here. Make sure you aim high so it doesn't get caught on anything. So what this does is the second the round starts, you just pop this and you just instantly A-split. This is how you get the fastest A-split possible. The only counter for this is the enemies can't even get up here by the time you're doing this. So the only thing you got to worry about is a silver dart through the screen, and then they can try to shoot you. But if you're ready for the silver dart, you break the silver dart, then you can get an easy A-split, absolutely just destroying your enemies. Viper executes for the A-bomb site. So what you do is you line yourself up with the same pillar we used in the Killjoy video. Want to check that out? So what you do is you line up the bottom left of your like Viper wall thing right in this little area right here. Then what you do is you give it the second you jump, you throw. This one's going to take a little bit of practice as it's very specific to land. And it lands right here on the top of the stairs, or sometimes it'll land a little bit further back. So then you're going to be over here still after you throw that line up the second the round starts. Then what you do is you give your team a wall wherever you see fit, right? Give them a wall right here. So then when you're going to help your team, you pop the wall in the orb. And boom, you're looking good. You just have to worry about clearing close left, close right, behind that box, and then you can get the plant for free. The reason I don't have the orb being thrown on default for this is because look at this cheeky angle right here. So if you don't smoke this off with your smoke orb, the enemies will just sit on this, see over the wall, and pop shots at you as you're entering the site. So that's why I have the smoke orb thrown here instead of default. But if you want to throw a default instead, you can. Here's a defense one way for Breeze. For Viper for mid. So what you do is you come right here, you aim your crosshair right here, and then you just give this a toss. It'll land perfectly up there, and what you do is you pop the one way and you just play back here. You can just absolutely destroy your enemies as they can't really see you. I wouldn't play right here, it's not safe. I'd play off at an angle. Pick an angle and play off at an angle and try to get cheeky picks that way. Don't play center because they'll probably spam you and just headshot you through the smoke. So far, that is everything I have for Viper on this map. I think Viper is going to be a big player on this map and a highly picked agent. So if you're trying to learn everything for Viper, this is a great video. In the future, I'm going to try to see if I can find more one-ways, more Viper post-plant lineups that are better. If you guys want to see more videos like this, I'd appreciate it if you hit the sub button. I also stream on Twitch every single day at 11 a.m. Central Time. The link for my stream will be in the bio. It's twitch.tv/CaMbCaMb. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching and have a great day.